What's a movie that is a 10/10 but you'll never watch again? BC, it was too emotionally draining. Grave of the Fireflies. 12 Years a Slave. What People Can Do to Other People. JFC. I have a personal category of movies that is movies I don't want to see, but I want to have seen. Like, if I could just have the memory of it without having to go through the turmoil of the experience. Almost the exact opposite of the fluff popcorn blockbuster that is a thrill ride but ultimately forgettable. For me, the movie that did it was The Pianist. Dear Zachary ripped my soul out of my body. Manchester by the Sea. Homeward Bound and Land Before Time. Probably Dead Poet Society cause my mom showed it to me before telling me that Robin Williams died that day. My second answer isn't necessarily and I can't watch it again a movie, but I have to be careful about my mental state when I do watch it. The 1990s version of Black Beauty makes me sob so much. It's one of my favorite movies, but I have to be in a very particular mindset to be able to watch it. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Pan's Labyrinth. Gorgeous film, beautiful soundtrack, amazing acting, but once was enough. I don't know about 10/10, but I can't watch The Road, The Lie, or Prisoners again. Those are the only emotionally draining movies that come to mind. For me, it was always Saving Private Ryan. The beach scene just makes me sick to my stomach. Such a good movie, just can't watch it. The Boy in the Striped Pyjamos. We need to talk about Kevin. Schindler's List. I actually did have to watch it a second time, with my fellow students in a Holocaust studies class. We were all a weeping mess by the end. Promising Young Woman. Amazing movie, left me feeling horrible. Dancer in the Dark, LVT film with Björk as the lead, gorgeous movie but absolutely emotionally wrecking. Midsommar is that movie for me. The Wild Robot. So freaking sweet but made me sob hysterically. Can't do it again LOL. Grave of the Fireflies. Come and see, literally everyone should watch this film once. But just once, and only when you are feeling particularly emotionally stable. I'm serious, do not watch this if you're already struggling. It is without a doubt the most harrowing and disturbing art I have ever consumed. Fucking brilliant film. $1 Million Baby. I ugly cried in the movie theater and remembered to this day. The movie was great, but I wouldn't watch it again. Not a movie, but the series Chernobyl. Terrifying and devastating. Coco, because of the song Remember Me, lost a lot of people, and that song makes me cry every time I hear it. The Passion of the Christ. Synecdoche, New York. Sad face just feels like my own existential fears coming to life. Brokeback MF Mountain. No, I'm not joking. Schindler's List. He could have gotten more out. Not a movie but one day, series, on Netflix. Train Dreams. Especially as a father to a young girl. A Star is Born, Gargar and Cooper version. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The Passion of the Christ. House of Sand and Fog. Fucking Pan's Labyrinth. Also Banshees of Inisherin. Mother. Not so much emotionally draining per se, but rather just very intense and stimulating for most of the movie's duration. Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan. What Dreams May Come. R.I.P. to the GOAT Robin Williams. Death and the Maiden with Sigourney Weaver and Ben Kingsley. If I Had Legs, I Would Kick You. Marley and Me. Maybe not 10/10, but I'm not watching it again due to the feels. Or probably Cold Mountain. From memory, it was an excellent movie, but it destroyed me. The Killing of a Sacred Deer, wonderfully made film that I will never watch again. Ordinary People. It's like all my mental health issues as a teen bundled into one place and put on a screen. The Last of the Mohicans. Wife literally pissed at me after having her watching it. It's a really good movie. I had advertised, honorable mention, House of Sand and Fog. 1917. Excellent movie, but exhausting to watch. Big Fish. When we saw it in the theater, my son, daughter, husband, and I were all at one stage or another of crying. It hit me so hard. It is also a visually vibrant. I did watch it again about 5 years ago and yeah, ugly crying. I recommend watching it just the once. Boyhood. That was a trip. Knowing it was filmed over actual 10 to 15 years of real lifetime, so the characters could actually age and progress naturally. It hit a little close to home. Requiem for a Dream or Lost and Delirious. War Horse. For some reason I can watch a movie with people being killed, but killing animals is a hard pass. Exception is John Wick. The first one only. The Green Mile $1 Million Baby Boy in the Striped Pyjamos. Uncut gems, although I've seen it twice because I thought it was so well done, but I'm assuming most people have just watched it once BC of how unapologetic it is in building tension, suspense, and anxiety for the audience without any sort of release for its entire duration. Perhaps, until maybe the end. Which isn't as much as a release, as it is an abrupt shock, a stop, but for the overall theme and emotional journey of the movie that we experience following the protagonist throughout it, I felt that it was expertly done. Not a pleasant or fun movie to watch emotionally, but so very authentic for anyone that has had issues with or been close to someone who is struggling with a bad gambling addiction. Schindler's List. Once is enough. Alfred Dogs, not 10 tenths, but that movie just tore me up. Watched it one time over 15 years ago, and I have never watched it again. It's also a true story which is just that much worse. Bridges of Madison County. Was in a similar situation and chose to stay in the marriage. Can't watch the movie as it tears me apart. Boar in the Striped Pyjamos. What Dreams May Come, with Robin Williams. I have however watched it 3 or 4 times. My girl. I have seen this movie once in my life, and I will never watch it again. It's been at least 15 years and I don't even know if it was really that sad. Blink, Doctor Who, TV, but still. I'm not sure I can watch American History X again. IDK about never, but Logan was a beautiful kick in the dick when I first watched it, and that was before my dad passed. Watching now would probably wreck me. Manchester by the Sea. I was feeling depressed for days after. It's so tragic. I'm surprised no one has mentioned The Passion of the Christ. It's the only movie I ever saw in theaters where everyone was quiet and sat there until the house lights came up. Usually they start leaving during the credits. I'm glad I saw it. But never again. In addition to the much-mentioned Schindler's List. The Pixar movie Up. First time I've ever sobbed so hard in an animated film.